Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Tesla Model 3 using hardware 3 running version 14 Lite. And today we got a pretty decent drive, you know, a little bit of traffic, and these are some major Toronto streets, or streets around Toronto, I guess. We're not downtown Toronto, not yet. We are going to go to downtown very soon, so if you guys want to see those kinds of downtown tests. The car is kind of panicking here. Not too bad, it's just that car kind of came out of nowhere, I guess. You know, we got that nice beautiful WRX. Holy, the WRX STI was one of my favorite cars growing up, but I'm pretty happy with my Tesla so far. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a little bit of a version 14 Lite hardware 3 driving test, guys. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe, because I post videos like this one literally every single day. So if you guys want to see some you know, some real tests for version 14 Lite hardware 3, you know, whether or not you're getting a, you know, maybe an older Tesla or maybe a new Tesla, you guys want to see how these older Teslas handle with full self-driving, this channel is basically made for that. You know, you'll learn a lot about how FSD works and all that, and see just how it works in real life driving, you know, day to day. We got some busy residential streets here, and it's navigating very well so far. We are trying to get to a main road here, so I think it thinks this street is a really good road to really cut through. It's signaling us to go ahead, and I'm gonna press the accelerator. I think that FSD definitely would have figured that one out, but I just pressed the accelerator because there is cars behind us right now. But I just pressed a little bit and it figured it out with the accelerator, so that was pretty cool. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys are showing on the latest videos. You guys are commenting your opinions. You know, you guys are getting very you know, heated and stuff. Some people are saying that this is dumb, FSD is dumb. Some people love it. Some people love their Teslas with their FSDs, especially their older ones, which is awesome to read. I love you guys. You know, you guys are pretty awesome with all the comments and all the likes and subscribers. This is a pretty new channel, so I'm just, you know, I'm happy people actually want to watch these videos. I try to put a lot of effort. I try to do the best drives. I try to, you know, commentate as best as I can. I'm still pretty new to this, only 2 months. So if you guys love the videos, you know, like and subscribe. It really means a lot. Yeah, I hope these videos really help you with your decision and really help, you know, showcase what FSD and Teslas can do. I definitely don't want to make this a Tesla only channel. In the future, I definitely want to, you know, get a Rivian, maybe some of those Chinese cars, and really test out those kinds of full self-driving, because I do drive a lot. So I feel like FSD really does help me with my drives, and yeah, and it might help you, a lot of you guys, with your drives as well. I know there are some of you guys with some disabilities that are not able to drive as safely as you might want to, or maybe not as safely as you used to if you know, this is a recent thing. So it's pretty awesome that full self-driving could really help you. The FSD is pretty panicking. This is a pretty crazy road, you know, with all the tracks. It is kind of weird to look at. You're kind of like, you know, where do I go? But FSD figures that one out. We're getting over to the right here. We're going to be getting onto the highway. Oh wait, maybe not the highway actually. We're getting over to this street right here. But yeah, FSD is pretty sick how you know, or pretty cool how you know, it could really bring driving back to a lot of people who may not be able to drive, which is pretty awesome. I think that's probably the best feature that FSD have. I feel like a lot of cars should definitely, you know, seek to try getting these features into their cars, and I feel like it could really help a lot of people out, especially a lot of older folks, which you know, probably wants to see their grandkids and do stuff on their own, you know. But a lot of people don't want to pay $100 a month, which is, you know, fair, because $100 a month is pretty crazy, pretty expensive. We are going right now, and it did that right turn very smoothly, very nicely there, hugged the corner, and now we're just following the lane here. It's centered perfectly well. We're going around 50 kilometers an hour, which is fine, because I prefer to go the speed limit. You guys were saying that chill mode, or chill and sloth mode, sticks to around the posted speed limit, which is pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to switch to those whenever I can. I prefer not to speed. I'm pretty much the speed limit guy, and we are just cruising very nicely here on this like through street over here. Very smooth. I love drives like this where you can just see the car turning on curves. It's just really nice. And if you guys own a Tesla, if you guys own Hardware 3, what are you guys' opinions on version 14 Lite so far? If you guys have been watching the channel, you guys know that version 14 Lite has been kind of all over the place. You know, some days it's pretty good, some days it's horrible. Some days it's, you know, brakes aggressively, some days, or most of the time, it just can't park. The one time I always do, it always does front parking, but the one time it does reverse park, it parked me in the, you know, the wheelchair parking, which I do not have a permit for, so that is kind of a problem. It's pretty funny how one of you guys were like, oh, it's still a parking spot, which is fair, you know, it is a parking spot, and if you do have a permit, then that's pretty awesome. Then I guess in that case, it did succeed at its job. But for me personally, I do not have a permit, so that kind of messed up the parking for me. But yeah, hopefully there's a way that you could just select it so I could just do reverse parking all the time or something, because I prefer to reverse park over from, whoa, there was the ramp truck there. That could have been like GTA or whatever, where you know, drive off the ramp like in GTA 4, or what, not GTA 4, San Andreas? I don't remember, it's been a while. GTA 6 is coming out soon, can't wait to play that. I gotta replay all the GTAs actually, but we are not trying to do a stunt jump in FSD. That would have been funny though. So far we are driving pretty comfortably. I am pretty relaxed, pretty much enjoying this drive so far. It's pretty hot outside, so I have the AC blasting. Hopefully it's not messing up the mic too much. I don't know, because usually sometimes my camera overheats. We're going to be making a left on this street. This is a pretty busy street today at this time. It's usually pretty crazy. I'm going to have a drink of water real quick. We got lots of cars, lots of traffic. I wonder how we're going to be able to make this turn. We got some cyclists coming in. I wonder how this is going to turn out. I don't think we get the lights first. I think the exit ramp gets the lights. But yeah, you can see like on the screen, you can see what the car is showing, and just kind of everything that's going on. Now we got the lights, so now we could make a left here. There are no cars coming. We are good to go. Safely makes that left, even with that weird like island in the middle. And I think we're going to be making over to the right very soon. Not too sure when we're going to be making that right though. A nice Ben & Jerry's ad. Oh my, I want some ice cream now. I personally like cookie dough. I never tried the Netflix and chill ice cream though. If you guys like Ben & Jerry's, you know, comment down below. Hopefully this ad doesn't really put you in an ice cream mood. Or maybe, you know, that's a good thing, I guess. Maybe you can watch this video while eating some ice cream, so. I don't know if these are good videos to eat to. I know that's like a thing. People like eating to videos. Are these a good video to eat to? Are you guys eating food right now while watching these videos? I don't know if that's weird. No, that's not weird, because I do that. But I don't do it to... I do it to more like educational videos, I guess. Like half as interesting. I like that channel. But if you guys are eating, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We are gonna get over to the right lane soon, because our turn is coming up and I don't want to miss it. We're getting over, puts the right signal, doesn't change in the intersection, which is nice, and we get over pretty safely. There was no cars there. That was really good, really safe, really nice. And now we're going to be making a right at this street. It is turning yellow. I prefer to stop because that was a red light camera. And we do stop, and there are cars over there, and it's going. We're going. Hugs the right there. That was pretty good. And now, yeah, we're gonna merge back onto this other road over here. This is Weston Road. If you guys listen to Drake, if you guys are American, if you guys don't live in Canada, around Toronto area, if you guys listen to Drake, he does talk about Weston Road a lot. This is the Weston Road he talks about. Now we're gonna be waiting for these cars. The car is creeping up. And we should be good to go after this Audi. And it doesn't want to go. Why is it not going? I guess it's really playing it safe, so I might have to press the accelerator here, guys, because now there's like a lineup behind me. So I should definitely press the accelerator. I'm just waiting for an opening. FSD really doesn't want to go in front of traffic, which is good, but that was a really big opening. I'd probably go after this RAV4, to be honest. Gonna press the accelerator, and we merged very well, good distance in front of that car that was behind us. Especially with an electric car, that's probably one of the best features an electric car has. You could just really get up to speed really quickly, no shifting, none of that, which is really good. No delay, no turbo lag or whatever, just straight power all the time, high torque or whatever. Pretty awesome. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about an electric car. I just feel like I'm able to just do anything. Obviously not do anything dangerous, but like, you know, say get on the highway merge, because Toronto, if you guys drive on the 401 or the Gardner, they have the shortest on ramps and stuff. So like you have to get up to like 190, or not 190, 90 to 100 pretty quickly in very short on ramps. And you know, it sucks if you have a very slow car, but with an EV, a Tesla, you know, short ramps, on ramps, everything is just so easy. It just feels nice and fun. But so far this drive has been really good. If you guys have been enjoying the video, be sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and yeah, we're just gonna keep this rolling. Gonna see how it does with Highway 7, this intersection up ahead. Pretty busy, pretty big intersection. I don't think I've taken it to this intersection yet, so we're gonna see. Coming to a nice smooth stop here. Very awesome, very comfortable. So if you guys are coming back from a long day of work, or you're just doing errands and stuff, FSD can really help make your drive a lot smoother. And now we're stopped. Beautiful Porsche. Now we're getting up to speed a little bit, going 30 kilometers an hour right now. We are coming up to some traffic on the map, it seems like. Coming up to another red light here. Slowing down very comfortably, very nice. And yeah, if you guys are looking to get an older Tesla, looking to get an EV, comment down like any questions you have. A lot of our viewers own Teslas themselves. We all, I read all the comments, and a lot of you guys own Teslas, own EVs. You guys love giving your opinions about your experience with it, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys are looking to get a Tesla, looking to get an EV, looking to try out FSD, comment down your questions down below, and a lot of us, like me included, will answer them. Like, I'll answer them whenever I have the time. Sometimes I, you know, don't have enough time, so like it takes me a few days to answer them, but I'll eventually get around to answering your questions, maybe in a video, maybe in the comments, but I will most likely answer them. But a lot of our viewers help out with the comments, like, so they like reply and stuff, which is pretty awesome. So check out the comments if you guys own one, you know, give your opinion and really help other people with you know, their purchase and their questions. You know, we're all in this together. We're all trying to get what's best for us, and just make sure we're making the best decision. And kind of why I made this channel, to really, spread some kind of information about this. Because when I was buying this Tesla, I was looking up videos and stuff, and I felt like there wasn't like as many videos as raw and just like unedited, nice drives. And I feel like, I want to make this channel kind of towards the viewer that I was previously before buying. And I hope that I'm really kind of achieving that goal, because these cars are cool. FSD is cool. I always thought these cars are kind of cool. So it's pretty awesome that I'm able to make these videos for you guys, and I appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing in the channel. It really means a lot. And I really hope I can make the best videos for you guys, and continue to try out different kind of cars eventually. Just not right now. I just can't do that. But I'll be making a lot of videos with this Tesla Model 3 as long as I can. Every single day, video every single day, guys. I think I only missed like one day, but I think that was for like I really had to do something that day, and I couldn't get a video. But that was like a month ago, so I've been on a streak now with the uploads, guys, and I hope you guys have been enjoying. But yeah, now we're in some really heavy traffic here, guys, so if this continues, I'll let you guys go soon. I don't know if you guys enjoy the traffic drives. Let me know, because we're pretty much like stopped all the time. This is typical Toronto or outer Toronto area kind of stuff. But if this goes on for a little bit, I'm gonna end the video here. But we'll see how this goes, see how if anything crazy happens. Yeah, so now we're going. This truck kind of looks like it wanted to get over here. This Hyundai wants to get over here. FSD does not let it. This guy's putting his hand out. He's kind of mad at me. Well, I wasn't pressing the accelerator. I was just kind of seeing what FSD would do, to be honest, and it did let the car in, guys. So it was pretty awesome. Hopefully this guy's not too mad at me. It wasn't me, it was FSD. I'm sorry. I would have let you in. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. It's just gonna be traffic for a while. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this drive. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something, or maybe like this has helped you gain more information about Tesla's EVs and just FSD in general. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I post videos like this literally every single day. Check out some of the links in the description. Check out the playlists I have. I post lots of playlists, so you guys could just binge all the stuff, binge all the videos. And yeah, comment down what you guys think, what you guys want to see in the future. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this drive. Stay safe, guys, and peace. See you guys in the next video. Bye.